Is this your roll number? Hello, am I audible? Hello. So we have started discussing content writing. Content writing, you know that it's a very like good job option nowadays. You can choose content writing as job, and there are different kind of content writing, and there are some like procedure of content writing which you need to follow when you're writing content. Obviously, you need to know your audience first because you are writing for them. So not only the audience, like when you are writing for one company, you are writing for the like customers, you are attracting the customers. So you need to write good content so that you can attract the customers, and your content should be unique because it should not like be copy pasting things, and it should not it should be plagiarism free because there are a lot of contents on one topic and you cannot just copy paste that. So if you copy paste that, your content will lose its uniqueness, and like you will not get that much response for your content. Okay. So today we are discussing social media content. Previously we have discussed about blogs. I think you know about blogs. What are blogs? Blogs are something like you can write about any topic. So there should be one particular topic, like any topic, cooking, fooding, traveling, anything you can write about that. So blogs you can put some videos, some photos, so that your blogs can be attractive and it can attract a large number of audience. Now there is a content like social media content. So what is that? Social media content and digital marketing content is like more or less same. So there are some social media platforms, you know, and people are nowadays they are making so many contents over there. So you should know how you can write social media content. So I'm sharing my screen here. The ever-changing social platform algorithms make it increasingly harder to generate engagement with social media posts. By applying some simple writing tips, however, you can make your message more appealing to more people. If you invest time, effort, and money into posting on social media, I am sure you are going to get a good return on your investment. The return you should see you meeting or exceeding the goals you have identified for each platform. But if you post without a social strategy, without which outlines how each platform will help you accomplish your business goals, many of efforts will be wasted. So first, you have to do your research. So if you want your audience to notice and engage with your social posts, you need to make them highly relevant to your target group. The more relevant your posts are, the more success you will have, but relevance in general is not enough. So you need to take the time to truly understand your audience. You start with the general demographic information and then go deeper. What needs, obstacles, or challenges do they have? So pick a need or challenge that might be a high priority for them right now. Then develop content and social media posts which provide them with a solution. Connect with your audience on an emotional levels, share success stories from your previous satisfied customer. This will help them envision their own success as a result of using your product or solution and make them feel positive about you. Speak their language, take your research further and learn what language your ideal clients use to communicate their needs or challenges. Use this language when writing your post to ensure your content resonates with your audience. So you have to understand who are your audience, you have to understand the age group. According to that, you can write. So you have to write differently for the teenage group. You have to write in a different tone with the like mid-aged groups. You have to write differently with the old, for the old aged people. So according to the age group, the language vary. For example, a post you write on LinkedIn for social senior level executives will read very different to a post you write on Facebook for new moms. So not only do these two groups of people have different challenges, but their language, the exact phrasing they use to speak about their needs and challenges differ significantly. Develop your voice. So although you should write social media posts in the language of your target audience, the overall message should be written in your own voice. Your voice refers to the personality and emotion infused into all your marketing activities and social interactions online. You create the voice with the language and tone you use when writing your content or interacting with your audience. The voice is primarily influenced by your or your company's personality, your why story, and the language used by your ideal customers. The voice needs to be consistent throughout the content you create and the post you share on social platforms, as well as any engagement you have on those networks. This consistency throughout the content you create and the post you share, as well as engagement you have on those networks. So this consistency will help your audience connect with you emotionally, as well as build trust and identify your social media post as yours. So be positive. You have to be positive. Uh, and there is a huge difference between positive and happy. So you want your audience to be excited and inspired by your post, and that doesn't always mean happy post. In some of your posts, you may choose to share your opinion or take a stand on something important to you and your brand. But there is a difference between taking a stand and attacking or criticizing others. So when you are writing something on social media, please try to be positive. It's better to like avoid some uh, attack or disagreement if you have some problems. A lot of school yard style bullying happens on social media, so don't engage with it. So whatever you do, avoid criticizing anyone publicly. Criticizing others is not only the unprofessional but also dangerous. You can draw more negative people to your page and can hurt any trust or credibility. So you cannot criticize anyone. So keep it short and simple. People value their time. So if you want your audience give you the attention, you need to show that you value their time. So great ways to do this include like making your content and post easy to read by writing and using headings, bullets, keeping paragraphs to only 2 or 3 sentences, being as succinct as possible when writing on your topic. These are some points you need to follow. You can use images and videos to tell a story when possible. Visual content is more engaging and can attract a lot of people. Keep in mind that video in particular can better enable you to connect with your audience on a deeper level. People respond well to the video. Most platforms have live video platforms, so you can post video there. For best result, optimize each piece of visual content platform, posting it to ensure that the message is being shared. You can add the call to actions at the end of your content. Consider prompting your audience with what action you'd like them to take next by including a call to action. Like you can ask them to comment on your post, to like to share your post. You can direct them to another piece of content. You can send them a landing page. You can direct them to the website. You can get them to subscribe. You can ask them to connect with you on the social media. So all these things you can do. That's all. This is how like social media content are. So can I ask you like what we discussed? We discussed that in social media you have to be positive. You have to research. You have to know what are your target audience so that you can write your content according to the age group, and you can call to action, like you can ask them to comment on your page. You can ask them to share your post. So this is how you can write your content. Do you have any query? And I also want to ask you, like, you are from which university? Anyone, please unmute yourself and tell me.
Good evening, madam.
Yes, good evening.
Madam, we are from JNTUA Anantapur, madam.
Okay. So did you understand what is social media content?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I ask you, what is your answer?
Hmm?
Like, what is social media content? If I ask you, what is your answer?
Social media content is the place where we can share the uh, thought. We can share the thoughts.
What are the points you need to keep in mind when you are writing social media content? Anyone else? Hello. First point is you have to be positive. You have to research you about your topic. You have to like understand who are your target audience. According to that, you can write your content, and you cannot write anything attacking or any disagreement there. You have to be positive, and the way you can attract the audience is you can like ask them to share their post, share your post, to comment on your post. You can ask for some like any suggestion. This way you can get your audience connected with you. Do you have any query for this? Okay, then I will conclude the session here. Thank you for your attention.